Please be seated. Our ceremony officially begins with the placing of the sacred ceremonial lightsaber, which dates back in Fulton School's lore to the time of the slide rule. Performing this ritual is Vice Dean James Colafello. Now, to lead the ceremony is Dr. Kyle Squires, Dean of the Ira A. Fulton Schools of Engineering and Professor of Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome. Welcome to our spring convocation, and most importantly, welcome to our Fulton Schools of Engineering class of 2019. Now, our students know that there's only one question that matters today, so to our students, who wants to graduate? To everyone else up there, who wants them to graduate? Not bad. So it is the case that the greatest outcome from all that we do in the Fulton Schools revolve around A, the ideas we generate, B, the knowledge that we produce, and C, the graduates, the students that we graduate. When you produce more than 3,000 graduates, as is the case this spring, that's impact. It's transformative to our place, and still the case, and will be so into the future. Your degree matters. Best time ever to be a builder, a technologist, a scientist, an engineer. Now, for our undergraduates, the process you've undergone of learning, doing, designing, and building that leads to disciplinary excellence, combined with our emphases outside the classroom, it's unbeatable. It leads to new graduates where you can literally learn anything, do anything, and go wherever you want. Now, at the graduate level, the Fulton Schools are about the advanced coursework that makes you a master learner of your discipline and a leader in research, performed at the very highest levels, convincing your peers why that new knowledge matters, and in turn setting the future direction of the field. And at the core of the institution, advancing our student success at all levels, are the faculty, fundamentally the generators of that knowledge, ideas, and discoveries, and transmitting those to our students. Now today, and this week in fact, the themes that run through are celebration, happiness, joy, and reflection. And key to reflection is acknowledging by thanking all of those who have helped get you here. So first, will the parents and grandparents of our students please stand and be recognized? So thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of their lives. Next, will the spouses, significant others, and children of our graduates please stand and be recognized? So you kept them grounded. You probably supported them during their education. You did remind them that being a professional student was not a viable career option. We thank you for supporting and motivating our students. The next group, will the friends, siblings, boyfriends, and girlfriends of our graduates please stand and be recognized? You were the distractions, the ones who may have encouraged our students to blow off studying for an evening out, the reason perhaps for that poor grade or homework or quiz. You may have even tried to convince them to change their major. but you also helped overcome our natural social awkwardness, and we thank you very much for that. So next, will any K-12 teachers and community college faculty present today please stand and be recognized? So there are many reasons our students are here today, and some of them is because one of you or your colleagues sparked that motivation to continue their education and pursue engineering or another STEM field. Next, will the alumni of the Fulton Schools of Engineering in any of its iterations or names please stand and be recognized? So for the past 50 years, we've grown the ranks of engineers, builders, and technical professionals by more than 56,000. I hope you give the newest members of the Fulton alumni family a warm welcome. Finally, will the faculty, staff, and volunteers of the Fulton Schools of Engineering please stand? It really is the people that make this a special place. The journey of discovery and learning is made possible by our amazing faculty and staff. Thank you so much for supporting our students.
Please welcome Maria Reyes, Vice President of Scholarships for the ASU Engineering Alumni Chapter. Maria graduated with a bachelor's degree in 1991 and a master's degree in 1999. Native to Arizona and currently living in Tempe, Arizona, Maria is the Dean of Industry and Public Service at Phoenix College.
Thank you. Thank you. Class of 2019, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you into the Alumni Association for the Fulton Schools of Engineering. Congratulations and the culmination of your journey here at ASU. For some of you, this might be the first degree that you received at ASU, and for others, it might be the second or third degree. Regardless, you are now members of the ASU alumni, prepared to represent ASU and our Sun Devil family around the world. I want to thank the Fulton Schools of Engineering Administration for allowing me to share this moment with you as recent alums. My time at ASU just a few years ago, brought me many opportunities to learn, grow, and explore. Like you, I graduated in this very arena with feelings of excitement and wonder, and perhaps like some of you, I was nervous about the future. Let me assure you, you are prepared. I have found that my time at ASU provided me all the learning opportunities and homework I could ever need to prepare for my journey ahead. In addition, I met and studied with some of the individuals that became part of that journey. You will find that you will work with, work for, and go into business with some of the very same friends and colleagues that you are sitting with today. And that in part of this, that is part of the richness of your experience here. So wrap them around you and take them with you wherever you go. Some of you already know that being a Sun Devil is steeped in tradition. My parents, my siblings, and my husband and I met at the Fulton Schools of Engineering, and I have served the Alumni Association for more than 20 years. Early in that time, I was a new mother and a graduate pursuing my master's in civil engineering. I would attend events and scholarship fundraisers, and while pregnant, or I would bring my young sons with me. Now my eldest son, Diego, sits with you today, graduating with his Master's in Science, a Master's of Science and Engineering in Biomedical Engineering. While my other son, Mateo, will graduate from the W.P. Carey School of Business next year. Yeah. In reflecting on the completion of that circle over the last few weeks, I found that my feelings turned to pride. Pride in ASU. That is what being a Sun Devil is all about. A rich tradition, a full history of experiences, and the connections to other Sun Devils that will be in your life for many, many years to come. Currently, I serve as the Vice President of Scholarships, coordinating the selection and distribution of scholarships that the Alumni Association awards every year. This is now something that you can participate in. We have chapters here locally as well as in many cities around the world. Join me in service to ASU and to the future Sun Devils wherever you go. Help us stay connected to our Sun Devil family. One of my mentors always told me, dare to fail. At first, this struck me as odd. As I have carried this with me, it has reminded me to be bold and take risks. As I said when I started, you are prepared with all the tools to impact the world wherever you go, and wherever you do that, dare to fail. Make sure that you take that Sun Devil pride with you. Again, congratulations to the class of 2019. You can always come home to ASU and come home often. Thank you.
Taylor Swanson is an honors student graduating summa cum laude with her bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. While at ASU, she completed her honors thesis on analog to digital converter reliability, volunteered as a student mentor for incoming freshmen, and interned at General Dynamics Mission Systems.
Thank you. Dean Squires, distinguished faculty, friends and family, and members of the class of 2019. James Kip Finch, a famous engineer and educator, once said that the engineer has been and is a maker of history. After 4 years of grueling away in labs, studying for exams, and of course, procrastinating, we finally made it to this momentous day in our own histories. Regardless of campus, class, or even major, our time at Fulton has been as unique as each of us, forged through the lessons our professors and peers have taught us. Unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, depending on who you ask, this time is now drawing to a close. As our days in ASU's Fulton Schools of Engineering dwindle, each of us should recognize one essential fact. Engineering is not about analyzing something or even building something. It's about solving the problems we value. Every day, engineers are the creators who not only develop the technology that save lives and improve standards of living, but also increase access to education and healthcare for millions of people. The world we live in faces issues more complex and numerous than ever before, and as engineers, we should recognize our duty to not just create the latest iteration of the iPhone, but to tackle the critical problems of our age. We are the builders, inventors, and designers of tomorrow with the ability to directly influence the next generation with our creations. In a world where engineering is more crucial than ever, we should not only seek to create products, but also to understand how the tools we build can transform the world from a global perspective. Of course, this is a daunting prospect. I would guess that none of us entering ASU would expect ourselves capable of such a thing. But in actuality, many of us already are. Our capstone projects are proof of that. On our demo days, we all saw the ingenious and innovative solutions our peers developed for issues in their respective fields. This is not to say that we could have done it alone, but that's the beauty of engineering. Our professions demand teamwork and mentorship, as we no doubt discovered in our capstones. Things that can go wrong often will, and it often falls to those with more experience than us to show us where we went wrong. I personally had to have last-minute meetings with my advisor, Dr. Barnaby, when our project failed at a critical moment, and worked with him to get emergency access to a lab that we needed. Such situations are all too common for engineers, but with our peers and advisors helping us along the way, we can push past these setbacks. It is these very friendships and relationships that we forged here at ASU that will pave our way for success. And that's why I love engineering. We are the creators and the change makers. Whether it be something as simple as building a tool that saves 5 seconds of someone's time each day to designing a device to cure a new disease, change begins in small steps, and we have all made a difference in these past few years. And in my mind, there is no doubt that we are the makers of history. Thank you.
Brian Nichols received his bachelor's degree in civil engineering and master's in real estate development from ASU. He is Ira's grandson and the only member of the family to graduate from the Ira A. Fulton Schools of Engineering. Brian is a partner at EPS Group, a civil engineering firm here in the Valley. We are proud to call Brian a Fulton engineer. Please welcome Brian to the podium.
Thank you so much. I am here standing today with my grandpa, side by side, to congratulate you on this amazing venture and this amazing step you've taken forward into your career. I am extremely proud to say that I am a Fulton engineer. It wasn't just 10 years ago I was sitting right over there, graduating, so excited to move on and start my professional career. I work now as a civil engineer professionally in this industry, working with many of the best and brightest people that come from ASU. The world around us is getting more and more complicated. We are the critical parts to help it make sense and move forward. There are many challenges in the world that are great, that will be hard to overcome, but we, as Fulton engineers, can do it. We can do it together. I've watched over the years, since my graduation, working with so many Fulton engineers and working on so many problems, how this community has been changed. I've had the unique opportunity to sit with a lot of the ASU faculty and watch and see how things have progressed and changed. As you leave here, but please note, you won't do it alone. We'll do it together. We are now a part of the Fulton family of engineers. I want to real briefly, from the bottom of my heart, send a congratulations or send a thank you to all of those who have supported these graduates today. All of you parents, your grandparents, your brothers and sisters, your uncles and aunts, your friends and your family who have supported. Thank you all so much.
Welcome back to the podium, Dean Kyle Squires.
So, next, it is my genuine pleasure to introduce a man that has changed his life several times over. Homegrown hero, successful businessman who never forgot the lessons that his mother taught him about helping others. He and his late wife, Mary Lou, invested $50 million into President Crow's vision to transform engineering at ASU. They are the reason we have an undergraduate research program, scholarships for top students around the country, world-famous faculty, and the reason that we have become the leading engineering program, having grown from about 6,000 students in 2003 to more than 22,000 students this year. He has been there for you at E2, Fury Symposia, scholarship events. To some of you, he is Dr. Fulton or Mr. Fulton. Within our family, he's Ira. Please welcome Ira A. Fulton.
Gee, you guys all look, and gals look so beautiful. It's such an honor for me to be here. You know, I was thinking this morning, rain or shine, but what excites me the most is my involvement with this great university. Back in 2004, just before Michael Crow came here, we were talking and had a few meetings. And one day he said, I'd like to come over to your office with my staff and talk to you about something I think would make us a great university. I didn't know he was talking about $50 million. So, besides that, I had it. So he said, he showed me all the cities around the United States that had great universities of engineering. He says, I want this to be a great University of Engineering. And you know something? We are great. We're there. I asked him to do a little research on it so I could have some pretty good data, but I didn't know it was going to be 42 pages. So I want you guys to all relax so I can talk to you about it. I can't stand that long. But just jumping around a little bit. This week, I'll have 7 graduations, 4 of my grandchildren, 2 engineering, and 1 of my wife's college of education. I can brag a little bit. I had 1 granddaughter that graduated from this university, got her PhD in English literature. She always wanted to go to Stanford. Guess who accepted her right off the bat? Stanford. I'm not sure if it was my financial statement or hers, but we got her in. Because she's so happy. And then I have another granddaughter graduated from Barrett, Hamburger, social mathematics. So I right now have 27 grandchildren who have graduated from ASU. So this is my home. So most of you don't know it, but if you ever see that little CVS pharmacy there on the mill of University of Mill, that's where I was born. And right next to it, you'll see a Chase Bank. That's where my mother had a little cafe that she took care and fed all 7 of our children, of us, the siblings. So when I look at TMP, I went to the Ira D. Payne Training School here on campus when it was called the Teachers College. So I've seen a lot happen. So when I entered college here in 1950, they said one day it's going to be 5,000 students. Wow, that's going to be big. Well, in 2004, when I invested in the School of Engineering, we had 6,215 students. Today, we have 22,406. We have a little over 4,400 graduating this year. This is our first graduation, and I come back tonight at 7 o'clock for another round. Dean, I sure love these students. I have to. You've heard of somebody being graduated out? I'm graduated out today, but I'm still here. But it's so exciting to see what's happening. Another thing that excites me is 22% of our students today are young ladies graduating. See, and I think and I'd like to also say that 23% of our faculty are young ladies. We have a. I got to be careful because I can sit up here and talk to you all day long, and I don't want to do that. Wrong page. I want to talk to you about graduation. You're now alumni. Don't forget your university. We need your help continually. The average graduate today, 60% of you will stay in Arizona. 39% of you will go out to where you come from. And then to me, I think that's exciting. But the big thing is, our average student leaving here today is around about $66,000 to $67,000 average. If you have your master's, it's around $78,000. If you got your doctorate, it'll be $79,000. And what I'm saying to you is that since you graduate either with your bachelor's, don't forget education. I am a young 87. And I love education. Driving down here today, I says, gee, we're getting slow on the campus. We only count four cranes up. So I had to talk to Michael about getting back and getting this thing moving forward more. But it's exciting to what we have. It's exciting for what you have. You have a great I don't know what got you to select this great university and this great college, but I'm glad you did because we need you. I want to wish you nothing but the greatest. I want to thank your parents for getting you here. I want to thank for these professors putting up with you, and I love you. Thank you. I do have one other thing. I do have to leave now because of more graduations. So don't think I'm just scooting out on you, but you're in good hands with the dean and this great faculty. Thank you, folks.
Welcome, Dr. Stephen Phillips, Director of the School of Electrical, Computer, and Energy Engineering.
Thank you, guys. Take care. I love you and nothing but the best. And if anybody mistreats you, write me a letter. Thank you.
The Palais Outstanding Doctoral Award was established in 2003 by Joe Palais, long-serving graduate program director in electrical engineering, along with his wife Sandra. This year's award goes to Hao Cheng Fu. He graduated from Wuhan University in central China, where he grew up, and he joined ASU in 2014 to work with Professor Yuji Zhao on gallium nitride power devices. These are the devices that allow efficient interaction between renewable energy resources and the power grid, enables powertrains for electric vehicles, and efficient delivery of electric energy for data centers. He has, in the course of his PhD studies, published 30 articles in referee journals already and has presented at 30 conferences. This is truly an outstanding achievement. He'll be joining ASU as a postdoctoral researcher this summer. The Palais Award consists of a plaque and a check for $1,000. Please join me in congratulating Hao Cheng Fu.
Please welcome Dean Squires back to the podium as we conclude the more formal, serious part of the program and transition to the spontaneous, less predictable audience participation part of the ceremony.
Okay, so this is indeed the time when all the students in the ceremony will be called by name and cross the stage to receive their diplomas. The graduates are supposed to maintain some air of respectability, but for the audience, you are invited to be as loud and as creative as possible in your expressions of congratulations. So to get ready, I ask again, who's ready to graduate? Okay, let's do this. So, the way this works, we start with our doctoral degree recipients. A PhD is a culmination of years of study coupled with original research. Fundamentally, it's about discovering something new, understanding the what or why, and convincing your peers that it's important. The outcome of that work is a contribution to your field's body of knowledge and discoveries and achievements that are commensurate with the award of the PhD. Now, for the audience, the graduation ritual for PhD students involves their faculty advisor coming up onto the stage today, attempting to place a rather odd-looking piece of clothing around the student's neck. That piece of clothing is a doctoral hood. It symbolizes completion of the PhD, though some do think it represents years of service in the lab. Next, after the PhD students, our master's students will come up to receive their congratulations. Each of them has completed 30 hours of advanced study beyond the bachelor's degree to become literally masters of their discipline. Many of our undergraduate students take advantage of our 4+1 accelerated programs that allow them to complete both the bachelor's and master's in as little as 5 years. Finally, we will applaud the accomplishments of our bachelor's degree recipients, some of whom have probably been here long enough to earn both the master's and PhD degrees. Now, before we proceed, I would like to acknowledge our highest achieving undergraduates. Could all students graduating from Barrett the Honors College or with some level of honors, cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, could you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Next, would all of our graduates who are currently serving or have served in any branch of our nation's military please rise? We thank you for your service. Before we proceed, we should also recognize the readers for our ceremony, Peter Lafford and Dr. Helene Osipov, who will pronounce names as you cross the stage. Thank you so much, Peter and Helene, for your dedication and commitment to this ceremony. Finally, you may have noticed that some of our graduates have a very creative choice of headwear today. Unbeknownst to our students, we've assembled a distinguished panel of judges that have evaluated and deliberated and then evaluated and deliberated before deciding on who to recognize as the standout mortarboard winners. Please direct your attention to the Jumbotron to recognize our standout mortarboard decorators.
On like Donkey Kong, Eric Bobadilla, Civil Engine Environmental. Sputnik, Cordis Cleveland, Aerospace Engineering.
All right. So now before we proceed and recognize our graduates by name, we would like to share with you a video of what it took for you to get here today and where you might be going next. To the video screen.
The value of education is everything. And when I think about where I am today, I got to remember, it started with my mother, my father, educating me, my teachers in grade school, high school, and college. I wouldn't have what I have today if I didn't have that background. But when you look back and see why I invest in education today, I think education is everything. Till you educate young people, nothing's going to happen.
Education is not just about being in the classroom, it's about being well-rounded. And my education has been so much more than sitting in classes and taking exams and taking quizzes. It's about walking on campus and being a part of organizations and getting to meet such a diverse group of people and be a part of multidisciplinary teams and projects and get to see all the different schools that Fulton is.
Without education, I wouldn't have the knowledge base that I have, I wouldn't have the experience I have, and I wouldn't have the amount of social communication developed that I have.
Being a lifelong learner, striving to be better, never saying I know it all, because you don't, you never will, but trying to get there it just keeps the fire burning.
Coming into college where your decision to continue studying something really decides the course of the rest of your life. It was really important to me that I make sure I'm actually passionate about what I'm choosing and that it's not just a fixation of like wanting to find out a lot of stuff in a short amount of time and that it could actually hold my attention. And so that's what really convinced me even that computer science is what's right for me, is that it has held my attention and it's a continuous revelation of new problems for me to solve.
Knowing that I have this invaluable tool to help me understand how to learn and understand how to better myself, it is the most valuable thing that I have.
ASU has given me the skills to thrive in situations where I'm pushed out of my comfort zone and given me the skills to work in a group and endeavor in my own projects even when I don't have the confidence as to how they're going to turn out. And that is what makes me confident about being out in the professional world and actually being successful.
The education that ASU has provided me means the world to me because in a place where everyone's against me, whether it's for my race or my gender, that to be able to have the same education as anyone else is just priceless.
I don't have a high school diploma, so being able to come to ASU has just been incredibly rewarding for me, and it's really cool to come from having a GED to a college degree.
I feel the best part about being an engineer is you get to learn things the first time and then get to implement it in the later stages of your life. That's pretty important as an individual when you learn things and try to apply the same in your work. And that's what being an engineer is all about, is trying to solve problems on a day-to-day basis.
I want to make sure that I am able to give back and am I able to help those that don't really understand the educational system and don't really understand that they can pursue an education in the first place. Because education is extremely valuable, it's just how you choose to use it.
ASU introduced different opportunities to me. These opportunities helped me to deal with mentors who really supported me and made me enhanced my self-esteem, my self-confidence, and challenged me so that I can even go beyond my potentials and my expectations, so that all of that makes me believe in myself that I can make a change.
The education that I've received at ASU has really taught me the foundations of electrical engineering, but beyond that, I think that the education that I've had has taught me how to learn. I think that's essential to take into industry.
Everything starts with engineering, and I just know all other areas of education is important, but in my humble opinion, till something is built, nothing happens. And that's why I support engineering.
Friends, family, and guests, please welcome the class of 2019!
Richard McRae Standage, Advisor Dr. James Ernson. Joo-Hyun Lee, Advisor Dr. Angela Soderman, hooded by Dr. Abdul Rahman Shaib.
Franklin James III, Advisor Dr. Martin Riesling, hooded by Dr. Phillips.
Abhinav Kshitij, Advisor Dr. Werner J.A. Dam, hooded by Dr. Marcus Herman.
Ping Fei Zhang, Advisor Dr. Samuel T. Aryaratnam.
Dean Papajan, Advisor Dr. Munir El Azmar. Abdul Rahman Youssef, advisors Dr. G. Edward Gibson Jr. and Dr. Munir El Asmar.
Judith Northrup, advisor Dr. Antonia Papandreou Supapablo.
Stefan Tekel, advisor Dr. Carmela Haynes, hooded by Dr. Tony Garcia.
Something's not working.
Huqiang Fu, advisor Dr. Yuji Zhao, hooded by Dr. Stephen Phillips.
Maxwell Brock Lassis, advisor Dr. Yonghong Zhang.
Han Xing Nan, advisor Dr. Yang Jiao.
Wei Chao Ma, advisor Dr. Jenny Si.
Kai Zhao, advisor Dr. Ronald Calhoun.
Ehsan Vadie, advisor Dr. Christiana Hansberg.
Srivatsan Bhaskaran, advisor Dr. Ronald J. Calhoun.
Bashar Munir Haddad, advisor Dr. Lena Karam.
Brian Patrick Johnson, advisor Dr. Bertram Jacobs.
Hassan Hadi Kraidi Albo Salih, advisor Dr. Larry W. Mays.
Wu Jung Shin, advisor Dr. Meng Tao, hooded by Dr. Lenore Dai.
Puneet Nandkumar Katavkar, advisor Dr. Larry Mays.
Heather Ann Zunino, advisor Dr. Ronald Adrian, hooded by Dr. Lenore Dai.
Ahmed Abdul Razak Ahmed Al-Janabi, advisors Dr. Larry Mays and Dr. Peter Fox.
April Marie Jeffries, advisor Dr. Mariana I. Bertoni.
Ramadan Abdallah Salim Salim, advisor Dr. Kamil Kalouj, hooded by Dr. Mike Mamluk.
Peng Chao Song. I couldn't tell.
Bohan Shah, advisor Dr. Bin Mu.
Win Lei, advisor Dr. Oswald Chong.
Abhinash Mohanty, advisor Dr. Yu Kao.
Matthew Ralphs, advisors Dr. Konrad Rayachevsky and Dr. Robert Wang.
Natasha Vulich, advisor Dr. Stephen Goodnick.
Saba Rezvanian, advisor Dr. Thurman Lockhart.
Ravish Ramakrishna Magad, advisor Dr. Bertan Bakaloglu, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Kitchen.
Cody Climbs, advisor Dr. Jian Lee.
Manking Mao, advisor Dr. Chaitali Chakrabarti.
Michael A. Beauregard, advisor Dr. Stephen K. Iyer.
On the left, Dr. Lenore Dai, Director, School for Engineering of Matter, Transport, and Energy, will greet the master's candidates in Aerospace Engineering, chemical engineering, materials science and engineering, mechanical engineering, and solar energy engineering.
On the right, Dr. Stephen Phillips, Director, School of Electrical, Computer, and Energy Engineering, will greet the master's degree candidates in electrical engineering and computer engineering.
They're restarting the programs. Just try now.
Hashim Abdullah Ben Selem.
Jeet P. Andi Yastika.
Abdullah M. Altawaitan.
Matthew Joseph Crovetti.
Omar Ahmad Alanezi.
Jessica Marie Sipe.
Divna Devanand.
Pete Marple.
Sarat Omanakutan Nair.
Daniel Bills.
Christian S. Escobar.
Nicholas Troy Bingham.
Thomas Joseph Murphy.
Brendan Webb.
Vidya Chandramuli.
Victor Madrid.
Chandani Radhakrishnan.
Luke George Winterstein.
Preeti Venkateshan.
Chase Ebener.
Balarupini Rajendran.
Golnu Shmiri.
Pooja Hari Ambrish.
Jared Kenneth Spink.
Basam Albanai.
Hannah Switzer.
Binjie Lu.
Brittany Morgan Hawkey.
Andrew Niles.
Chandler Petrovich.
Will Wael Abde.
Jennifer Escalante.
Frank Brodish.
Ruby Gomez.
Tan Duong.
Cordis Cleveland.
Alicia K. Bandekar.
Amanda Jane Gonzalez.
Saranya Rajagopalan.
Adalberto Campos.
Matthew Edward Copeland.
Nicholas Driveter.
Hervé Willie Ellenva.
Charles Michael Benke.
Shihao Xian.
Colin William Foster.
Libin Liu.
Alexander McGregor.
Xiao Quan.
Daniel Frank Rivera.
Derek James Johnson.
Andrew Alonso.
Bharat Teja.
Emilio Tai Couche.
Vivek Kanugadara Sharma.
Mark Daniel Estorino.
Yash Karang Shah.
Anthony Michael McCourt.
Amar Gandhi.
Andrew Joseph Sweeney.
Christopher Joel Sandoval.
Haley Rose Birch.
Atul Mishra.
Celine Xiachang.
Axel Victor Olsen.
Mohammed Al-Feli.
Yue Hu.
Ahmed Mohammed Saeed Mohammed Al-Taneji.
Shuman Luo.
Haley Boschel.
Sai Charan Valarapu.
Nico Carlo.
Vidya Donepudi.
Adnan Abdullahi.
Sweta Deshpande.
Andrea Young.
Sneha Komati Reddy.
Mike Slayman.
Amanda Thart.
David Andrew Bowersox.
Ranadeep Deb.
Connor Rhodes.
Mahati Sastri.
Cam Connolly.
Ronak Vinod Kumar Menon.
Shruti Chengarayan.
Willante Levon Roscoe.
Lauren Maduri de la Torre.
Nicholas Ronis.
Jonathan Gabriel Glenn.
Nagarjun Chinari.
Michael Lauren Lay.
Uttam Chaudhary Jagarlamudi.
Brandon Richard Beppely.
Salil Vartikar,
Christopher Fred,
Mandar Rajendra Kulkarni,
Ryan Carl Schillenberg,
Shubham Pandi,
John Capron,
Varun Paresh Shah,
Marlene Sapia,
Karan Kantaria,
Aditya Krishna Raja Chaluru,
Ramesh Balan,
Julian Guan,
Vikram Banerjee,
Pedro Jesse Martin,
Vanishri Hegde,
Victor Worlano,
Meet Kumar Rasiklal Kanteseria,
Benjamin Obeng,
Vinit Nayak,
Emanuela Kankam,
Ganesh Prasad Ganapati Gaonkar,
Shankar Shivakumar Bangalore,
Kiran Tej Tomu,
Ben Beecham,
Dhruv Chowdhury,
Sunat Patajay Sitarama Bhatt,
Kevin Ryan Lefevre,
Daniel Cox,
Tobena O Okafor,
Chow Wei Kao,
Chinmay Suhas Vad,
Sudanshu Biyani,
Ashiek Hariharan,
Run Si,
Mohammed Mubashir Shaikh,
Akash Pawar,
Gautam Muriraju,
Skandesh Bhaskar Lata,
Sundaresan Srinivasan,
Minsu Park,
Sharayu Sharad Acharya,
Richard Gabriel Nile,
Sriram Krishna Das,
Brian Baker,
Harisankar Kandam Kandath Prem Kumar,
Skylar Wade Shell,
Shreyas Srinivas Mugali,
Samir Kasumovich,
Advait Vyaprasad Sri Ramakrishna Prasad,
Mohanan Mahmood Al Sabti,
Mukunda Narasimha Prasad,
Harshal Shah,
Ajay Ramanathan Lakshmanan,
Vidit Atul Kumar Dabi,
Chinmay Bolumbu,
Shujan Metar,
Ramakumar Kana Sundara,
Aditya Ashok Shah,
Sriniti Chandran,
Amok Prashant Dabak,
Pratishta Edgre,
Dashav Shailesh Kumar Desai,
Satyajit Giri,
Zankan Deepakumar Kamar,
Shruti Venkat,
Sai Chavan,
Satya Sri Chikoti,
Karan Manyar,
Hemant Balaji Dandi,
Sanket Ujile,
Mohammed Aladsani,
Subrajyoti Chowdhury,
Turki Nasser Al-Hazani,
Jason Zawena Young,
Akhil Mari,
Vigneshwaran Sekar,
Monica Bomareddy,
Saipanendra Gorantla,
Ayushi Agarwal,
Anirudh Srinivasan Pagajendi,
Karan Malheshbhai Shah,
Nikhil Sunita Kadway,
Bhargav Reddy Vemi Reddy,
Samir Vivek Chowdhury,
Kevin Vipulbhai Shah,
Adita Vara Prasad Naidu Bhimavarapu Venkatasivarama,
Subarayadu Sumalapu,
Karan Shah,
Kartikeya Jagadish,
Nikhil Kani,
Sakshi,
Ankur Arun Jain,
Shravan Subaraman,
Swapnil Danayat,
Sai Tejaswi,
Divakar Murugesan,
Sai Vamsi Vadlamudi,
Gururaj Shashikan Daptardar,
Gita Sankar Kalyan Janalagada,
Dhruv Kantila Dolaria,
Sai Prajwal Kotamraju,
Kunj Kumar Bhupendra Kumar Patel,
Avinash Karanam,
Vivek Kumar Raganbai Patel,
Linzhen Luo,
Adil Ansari,
Hidayatullah Chowdhury,
Jasmine Danielle Anderson,
Vignesh Ramasubramanian Ramanathan,
Akshi Jariwala,
Basam Raza,
Arjun Gopal,
Mohammed Sherjil Hashmi,
Harsh Patil,
Zabihullah Gayasi,
Sangeet Ulhas,
Ashish Murthy,
Kunal Pratap Shinde,
Harsh Nandlal Bandari,
Avadut Kuchibtala,
Abhishek Yatin Jatar,
Aravind Kumineni, Aravind Raman,
Sanket Satish Sawant,
Varakantam,
Suraj Lakshman Tele,
Siddharth Sukumaran Nair,
Manoj Kumar Avadani,
Vaishak Gobalrak Krishnan Nair,
Ravi Kumar Patel,
Ping Chusi,
Yash Vipul Kumar Shah,
Sujuat Moni,
Brett Fennelly,
Mutao Chen,
Rohit Undrala,
Gayatri Pode,
Dharani Priya Pasham,
Harshwardhan Wadikar,
Ashwini Jambagi,
Pooja Arula Rasu,
Arati Sandararajan,
Ahmed Mohanty,
Samyutka Satish Kumar,
Santa Kumar Satyan,
Joel Perkins,
Suman Kanteti,
Kirtana Mohan,
Nada Khalil,
Kavya Gadipati,
Faisal Raja,
Shiva Urpini Gnavanel,
Shivang Dave,
Kavya Mangalampalli,
Roshan Samir Anam,
Ramanathan Raja,
Yongtang Nguyen,
Srinivas Karthik,
Alex York,
Suraj Sanjeev Shiras,
Abdulaziz Muhammad Akbar,
Rohit Chatraram Chaudhary,
Soam Sunil Deshpande,
Shreyas Vivesh Gaiki,
On the left, Dr. Ram Pendyala, Interim Director, School of Sustainable Engineering and the Built Environment, will greet the master's degree candidates in Civil, Environmental, and Sustainable Engineering, Construction Engineering, and Construction Management.
Sanket Sanjay Wadialka. Okay.
Elizabeth Ruthann Rockwell,
Sumanta Chanda,
Bailey Stringer,
Abunav Nath,
Aditya Ravindra Joshi,
Le Tan Tiet Ho,
Mohammed Aldaja,
J. Uttam Doka,
Martine Sandra Clarabrun,
Dairya Nanda,
Negan Sachi,
Nitin Mohan,
Devansh Gupta,
Rohan Dutta,
Lingyu Liu,
Akanksha Warrior,
Najibullah Zirak,
Yuraj Sandeep Pimpale,
Patrick Plen,
Yuga Chandratre,
Danielle Renee Hensley,
Priyam Singh,
Pradeep Dava Kumar,
Monu,
Mohammed Ahmed Jatit,
Kristen Yuri Okada,
Rishav Bhattacharya,
Amanda K. Smith,
Yin Lu Xing,
Fangzhu Ji,
Jordan Schlieder,
Yifan Chen,
Salvatore Rich,
Yanchi Ma,
Dylan Andre Neese,
Lichia Wang,
Kunal Praveen Kumar,
Min Chen Weng,
Devansh Ravindra Varu,
Kwe Fang,
Ronnie Kishore Kumar Hiraskar.
Chung Han Yang,
Suhas Poduturi.
Yi Xiao Qian,
Sai Rutwik Reddy Yalasari.
Yi Hui Tsai,
Richard Anthony Guerrero II.
Sushrut Gandhi,
Ian Carlos Contreras Miramontes.
on the right, Dr. Marco Santello, Director, School of Biological and Health Systems Engineering, will greet the master's degree candidates in Biological Design and Biomedical Engineering.
Diana Gonzalez.
Megan Weiser,
Nathan Philip Reisenauer.
Eugene Ablordepi,
Jordan Spinner.
Shahida Arko Benswa Adusei,
Indrayuth Mondal.
Theron George Thomas,
Isai Jonathan Pons.
Morgan Scott Seaburn,
Maxime Nelson Noche Domgang.
Timothy Snelling,
Eric Allen Johnson.
Diego Esteban Reyes,
Wenjiang Guang.
Justin Richard Meath,
Lisa Carey Dietrich.
Zachary Maxwell Tickton,
Bharat Chandrasekaran.
Francis Tabunos Taginod,
Omar Khalid Algonayan.
Ethan Marshall,
Kimya Rajwade.
Prince Kwame Ampofo,
Urusha Regmi.
Kamirime Jocelyn Rosas Gomez,
Ida Robles.
Douglas Amu Sargon,
Shefali Rao.
Ruby Afriye Obeng,
Samarth Pandey.
Sidi Umesh Bandarkar,
Dharmik Ajay Shah.
Sayeda Fatima Hamna,
Sarvesh Khanna.
Andrew R. Levitsky,
Rutuja Prakash Sutar.
Alireza Momeni,
On the left, Dr. Lenore Dye, Director, School for Engineering of Matter, Transport, and Energy, will greet the bachelor's degree candidates in Aerospace Engineering, Chemical Engineering, Material Science and Engineering, and Mechanical Engineering.
Marvin Vergara,
Perivaldo Pimentel Fernandez.
Aaron Michael Raber,
Tyler Jordan Clausen.
Francisco Lopez Arellano,
Angela Mercado.
Marisa Sealhammer,
Dominic Anthony Vetrano.
Brittany Nicole Wong,
Hannah Clarice Lyman.
Stacy Dawn Stoddard,
Christopher John Chalinsky.
Renad Mohammed Alawi,
Omar Abdulaziz Al-Jaberi.
Amanda L. Oswald,
Iyad Ali Al-Gamdi.
Garrett Chi Luk Ortlieb,
Hamad Abdul Rahman Al-Hamadi.
Theodore Nicholas Kiriakou,
Hassan Al-Hashmi.
Sarah Allison Belko,
Ahmed Salim Al-Mudi.
Michael Bejarano,
Nicholas Silva.
Estefania Mesa,
Christopher Jason Fisher.
Jonathan Drew Moroneso,
Caroline Neal Wiss.
Patrick Tyler Conley,
Emily Leanne Vecchiola.
Luke Tu,
Andy Situ.
Scott Bogey,
Devin Hardy.
Kyle Evan Lindley,
Jeremiah Charles.
Molly Kate Golek,
Jorge Ernesto Valencia.
Michael Catchings,
Nathaniel Aaron Fink.
Fahad Ahmed Farouk Ashur,
Samantha Jordan Hom.
Peter Timothy Hillebrand,
Victor Alexandra Novella.
Itai Goeta Chrysler,
Hunter A. Henry.
Abraham Samuel Rosengard,
Brian Keith Cook.
On the right, Dr. Kyle Squires, Dean, will greet Moore Award winners.
Byung-Jin Yu. Boston Marie Cavender. Zachary Ramsey. Khaled Al-Harir Al-Rashidi. Mohammed Al-Suwaihel. May Mary Everest Ladison. Kato Lubua. Isaac Dinesh Nagaratnam. Marcus Cordell Norwood. Justin Adrian Wetton. Daniel William Yoonjin Rust. Thomas Chester. Matthew Myers. Yes. Stop. Okay.
Okay, now we got more events.
Okay. So, can we hear me? There we go. First, let's congratulate our doctoral and master's students one more time. So now we are a little over halfway through the ceremony. I can tell we need some audience participation, and it will be on to our bachelor's graduates. The way we do this, the first group that we'd like to recognize are our Moore Award winners. These are graduates who have earned all of their credits at ASU, and a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Not bad. Now we have a tradition. After our Moore Award winners have crossed the stage, they'll remain on stage, and we're going to do the wave. The entire place, we're going to do the wave 3 times. We'll keep doing it until you get it right. Believe me. So, you'll wait. We'll do the Moore Award winners. Okay.
Claire Jordan. Only this side. Mark Capron. Zachary Tronstad. Darren B. Smith. Marielle Prescott DeBurr. Taylor Catherine Swanson. Christopher Andrew Chen. Isra Abdelaziz. Maria Samir Lauka Hanna. Mayad Musad Alam. Fangchi Shao. Paolo Eduardo Barbosa de Andrade Lima Vasconcelos. Ahmed Hashim Degashtani. Connor Cahill Cameron. Nicholas C. Thoit. Alexandria Massey. Alamel Sira. Jefith Gielen. Al-Walid Sultan Ahmed Hamdan Al-Kalbani. Kenneth Allen Tobler. Josh Vogt. Rex Moore. Amber Sogi. Gabrielle C. Mills. Kira Lee Temple. Hans Jiang. Noah Robert Rudko. Cade Moore. Tanner Ivy. Tristan Loveday. Trevor Douglas Wagner. John Michael Patterson. Seth Daniel Palermo. Jun An. Adam Min Lee. Robert Dean Schroeder.
All right. We're going to see if this works. Sparky is here somewhere to lead us in the wave. I see Sparky. We're going to start. We're going to start on my left, your right, and we're going to go that way 3 times. Are you ready for this? Let's hear it, musicians. That was, okay. Congrats to our more award winners. You may take your seats. You guys can move down your seats. Down. That was a barely acceptable wave, but we're going to go with it. All right. Back to our undergraduates.
On the right, Dr. Marco Santello, Director, School of Biological and Health Systems Engineering, will greet the bachelor's degree candidates in biomedical engineering.
Demokritos Yorgos Frankos.
Derek Joseph Vielhauer.
Dylan Lee Briggs.
Jordan Cecile Todd.
Corey A. Crossan.
Bhavna Ramesh.
Matthew E. Spear.
Glenna Bea Rebano Embrador.
Hunter Halverson.
Ton Tai Nguyen.
Kevin Leva.
Richard Lee.
Oscar Cisneros.
Jake Johnny Shu.
Luis Giovanni Cervantes.
Alexander P. Da Silva.
Roger Herb.
Melanie Ann Park.
Ryan Patrick Johnson.
Laura Andrea Roa.
Brandon Daniel Benavides.
Christina Smith.
Michael Tyler Krask.
Angela Marie Hamisath.
Karina Santillan.
Hamida Ismail.
Riley Arthur Mitchell.
Sarah Soth.
Jonathan Alvarado Santos.
Dinesh Kunte.
Spencer Davis.
Vatika Varman.
Michael Davis.
Kiana Caldonia Browning.
Zachary Van Hinderman.
Blake Browning.
Derek Austin Jensen.
Joseph Schreiber.
Stephen Pak Tupin.
Erin Nicole Sussex.
Robert Schimmel.
Sydney Amalia Spicer.
Brent Burnell Scabelund.
Alexis Nelson.
Dallin Scow.
Andrew Frederick Nelson.
Cyrus DeBoo.
Taylor Underwood.
Jordan Matthew Grace.
Corey Soto.
Zachary Jane Hamburg.
Drew Werman.
Mitchell John Miller.
Stephen William Lane.
Joshua Tyler Aragon.
Cami Caitlin Rowan.
Daniel Bledar.
Kendra Starkle.
Camila Escalona.
Destiny Gabrielle Martin Karim.
Andrea Nicole Kretz.
Trevin Seneca Williams.
Nikita Kowal.
Jesse Yepes.
Gavin Lyle Stieber.
Xavier Michael Richmond.
Matthew Daniel Baker.
Kyle Hull.
Anthony Ryan Allen.
Patrick Panatoni.
Brad Laughlin.
Nicholas C. Whiteley.
Joshua Alden Rash.
Zachary Willis.
Ryan McBurney.
Jose F. Galaviz Garcia.
Edwin Munoz.
Tyler Davis Lent.
Frank Anthony Pinon.
Luis Fernando Novello.
Antonio Rodolfo Acuna.
Sheldon Daniel Cummings.
Spencer Jensen.
Connor Beck.
Brian Amaral.
Bryce Richards.
Trevor A. Stewart.
Jared Eshima.
Warren Silver.
Michael Anthony Tyson.
Brian Christopher Luis.
Jessica Curley.
Michael Gonzalez.
Byron Alarcon Benedetto.
Joshua Kruger.
Kelsey Graft.
Abraham Andrew Lee.
Ahmad Basiri.
Clayton Russell.
Shazadi Ayman.
Marie Ashley Norris.
Mariam Al-Suwailem.
Jared McCoy Hearn.
Tudor Michael Sarasan.
Parker Moberg.
Nicholas M. Kuiper.
Hunter Thomas Haney.
Taylor Brown.
Wesley Burnham.
Roman Fuentes Arizmendi.
Lucas Hunter.
Shannon Marie Grassi.
Dylan Randall Smith.
Sydney Christine Connor.
Richard Madison Black.
Matthew Crest.
Isaac James Holwager.
Pedro Andrade Lopez.
Abdulaziz Algit.
Nolan Ross.
Justin Taylor.
Patrick Hogan.
Jackson Allen.
Joshua Su.
Angela Kattendig.
Yasin Yusufi.
Suna Kokar.
Maxwell Solomon Fisco.
Tiffany Ramos.
Jesus Escobedo.
Jerry Gutierrez.
Austin Morgan.
Grayson Michael Meadows.
Elizabeth Ashley Delgado.
Jacob Paul Strayer.
Reagan Berry.
Daniel Justin Rivera.
Morgan Elizabeth Cobbin.
Stephen Lopez.
Aderonke Adewi.
Carolina Wolney.
Ekta Patel.
Jamie Handlos.
Nivenka Mahesh.
Tanya Mae Price.
Angelica Beatriz Gutierrez.
Matthew James O'Neill.
Shania Crystal Morgan.
Danny Yin Simonet.
Jocelyn Valenzuela Quintero.
David Alexander France.
Anaf Fiaz Rahman.
Alejandro Carranza.
Nicholas Logan Peterson.
Elizabeth Grace Dabdub.
Jagannath Pandarinathan.
Michelle Ing.
Andrew Thomas Polson.
Joelle Marie Caroline Kayer.
Mukund Kanwakar.
Bradley Lindsay.
Amer Dilip Joshi.
Kyle Erickson.
Casey Rudolph Silva.
James Nicholas Arndt.
Kason S. Dandasekara.
Joshua Mason.
Antonio Lopez Serrano.
Logan Reese Myers.
Cindy Crockett.
Timothy Kevin Otis.
Allison Nicole Schmidley.
Andrew Jonathan Bowen.
Jonathan Nathan Talos.
Austin Buckhold.
Alexandra Lee Rico.
Ariana Helbert.
Mosab Asiri.
Daniel Stackhouse.
Mason Michael Boozman.
Brian Mintrivo.
Jafali Truaibu.
Jason Williams.
Eman Abu Al-Rahi.
Kobe Michael Lehrer.
Maitya Al-Khatiri.
Donnie Tapaderi.
Thuong Tran.
John Thomas Sahar.
Mary Christine O.
Alec Timothy Berger.
Zheyuan Huang.
Christine Denise Rodriguez.
Victoria Tai.
Stephen Wynn.
Grace Kim.
Neil K. Rastogi.
Bailey Marie Myers.
Haley Marie Waldvogel.
Spencer A. Gossel.
Madeline Josephine Ruibal.
Tyler Ryan Mitchell.
Brett Frank.
Theodore Valenzuela.
Alec Reich.
Andrea Nyatyevich.
Alexander Wesley Sosi.
Nima Sadeghi.
Katie Lee Canavitt.
Tamara Gajanovich.
Hannah Ray Halikainen.
Christy Maria Gudamanis.
John Chester Tim Hook Lee.
Eduardo Luciano Wapaya.
Christopher Cabayas.
On the right, Dr. Stephen Phillips, Director, School of Electrical, Computer, and Energy Engineering, will greet the bachelor's degree candidates in electrical engineering.
Trevor Clayton Taylor.
Sagar Barlinge.
David Winnicky.
Rebecca A. Hammer.
Ryan Alexander Lewis.
Corey James Kurowski.
David Tome.
Mohammed Mustafa Sabit.
Varlik Yantem Kiziloren.
Tanner Douglas Rosenthal.
Danny Vo.
Thomas J. Skinner.
Colin Clemens.
Erin Nicole Hinsey.
Yusef Sabri.
Jason Daniel Clark.
Christian Thomas Carter.
Taylor J. Heeb.
Aaron Michael Williamson.
Brandon Abbott Neagle.
Adam Wong.
Venkata Srisweth Chala.
Khadija Aisa Alkan.
Taylor Roydsdon.
Luke Pan.
Rodolfo Alejandro de la Cruz Zanet.
Abdullah Almari.
David Bates.
David Justin Snyder.
Jessica Rose Columbus.
Sonia Malek.
Etienne Aguilar Tijerina.
Jessica Lee Mitch.
Eliasim Cervantes Avila.
Connor Wilson.
Jonathan Pichardo Barrios.
Jared Richardson.
Jan Andre Unsal.
Katerina Soltero.
Kyle Stormcloud.
Eric Marquez.
Ryan James Kimenaw.
Zachary Andrew Clark.
Luis Alberto Hernandez.
Alan Robert Zittle.
Abdul Rahman Altawil.
Spencer Gray Newman.
Abdul Rahman Salem Alteneji.
Brady Hale.
Shannon Joy Braze.
Leanne Scott.
Joel Sicken.
Aditya Cooler.
Garrett Paul Frywald.
Rashad Ibrahim Al Naimi.
Stephen C. Jerpy.
Hamad Hussain Abu Kabal.
Keith Johnson.
Paul Rosas.
Daniel Butchak.
Juan Carlos Gonzalez Salazar.
Skylar Aram Miles.
Connor Probst.
Neil Tyler Carroll.
Elijah Jose Rivera.
Megan Ewers.
Jorge Villegalas.
Ashley Nicole Evans.
Yao Fung Lam.
Osiel Rodriguez.
Walter Lysandra Sponar.
Joseph Robert Ackerman,
Matthew Gallego Bahamundi,
Vincent Roy Palermo,
Colin Overall,
Ben Watson,
Luis Angulo,
Kyle Zachary Tappendorf,
Bradley Patterson,
Cameron Paul Sluter,
Griffin Alexander DiMaggio,
Jeffrey Russer,
Augustus Lauren,
Neil J. Southwood,
Brody Lace,
Harjivan Singh Dodd,
Edward Lai,
Jacob Matthew Irwin,
Diana Juliet Zermenio,
Kyle David Yesil,
Eric Dunn,
Tyler William Sant,
Grayson Boyle,
David Luke Haywood,
Austin Kane,
Gregory James Southards,
Angelica Trinidad Guzman,
Mateo Alejandro Gonzalez Noguera,
Joshua Morton,
Peter O. Obila,
Kiara Yimon Du,
Matty Tall,
Brandon Porter,
Ariana Zahedi,
Dakota French,
Brian Joseph Quiroz,
Hamad Mubarak,
Morgan Katie Bearwalt,
Graydon Guest,
Eric Tepper,
Ryan Moore Kirakov,
Douglas Irving Anderson,
Michael Patrick Sakata,
Ian A. Wilkinson,
Joseph Hawley,
Sierra Rose Preble,
Lucien Hollins,
Francis Andre Sidnor,
Robert Pelletier,
Bandar Al-Mutayiri,
Emily Elizabeth Beller,
Mohammed Ali Alenezi,
Alexander Eric Fonseca,
Osama Saleh,
Ashley Elizabeth Lear,
Ahmad Abdul Salam Al Sayed Hassan Al Hashmi,
Aaron Thorpe,
Abdullah Badir Alawadi,
Tarang Pandey,
Angela F. Puglisi,
Badr Mohammed Al Salemi,
Drew Marcus Popa,
Abdul Rahman Al Akhdali,
Ian Berry,
Maad Fasai Al Sasi,
Alexander Porter,
Adrian Gonzalez,
Jason Goblish,
Michael Vietz,
Leighton Davis,
Brandon Dewey Toktu,
Piyush Zaman,
McLean Peter Bonfield,
Logan Brist,
James Plogman,
Gregory Jonasek,
Christopher Ryan Garza,
Uyen Nguyen,
Alejandro Charcas,
John Sylvester,
Samuel Diedrich,
Sasan Sajadi,
Mitzi Campos,
Braden Thomas Gomez,
Jasmine Kianpur,
Bayed Peter Gao,
Haley Vohan,
Willie Jin,
Jacob Oscar Van Dusen,
Olivia Lee,
Colby James Moore,
Talon Foreman,
Jonathan Radu,
Devin James Lott,
Mohammed Al Kuwaitim,
Chelsea Ann Uriza,
Margarita Sadova,
Dana Kim Win,
Kevin Rieger Hurtig,
Cassidy Yoshiyama,
Nicholas Galvach,
Enhong Deng,
Stephen Hall,
Kwan Min Lee,
Sajana Satsara Ratnayake,
Amal Joy,
Spencer David Little,
Juan Carlos Luna,
Alyssa Royal,
Daniel Esquera Asuncion,
Andres Valenzuela,
Brandon Gilbert Bedoya,
Eugenio Molares,
Carlos Gasca,
Zalatiel Morales,
Farhan Habib,
Thomas Fritz,
Matthew James Arnold Halden,
Christopher Robert Hennessy,
William Russell Hardiman,
Joseph Galindo,
Rufus Dugat III,
Cornell Ace,
Jarrell Casa Coyne,
John Kutu,
Ana Laura Villalobos,
Alan Smith Buyinza,
Autumn Rose Schwelka,
Benjamin Agbo,
Celeste Prieto,
Jihan Chong,
Stephanie Lomeli,
Omar Tai,
Oreolua Ajulo,
Austin Bernot,
Sanal Varghese,
Curtis James McLeod,
Michael Youngsup Shim,
Andrea Silva,
Rodrigo Manuel Sanchez,
Jared Nettles,
Tamidur Rahman,
Himanshu Dev,
Amberly Francis Ricks,
Yugansh Virmani,
Brian Ritchie Ricks Jr.,
Nathan Mascarenas,
Diego Faulin Wildenstein,
Mukul Gupta,
David Decaf,
Sumit Profal Dakan,
Stephen John Gregory,
Clive Matsika,
Philip Raul Clark,
Ashish Basil Varghese,
Robert Joseph Graves,
Harsh Mistry,
Michael William Stack,
Joseph Wilson,
Raymond Schaefer,
Nicholas Avery Leonards,
Timothy Ryan Sparks,
Megan Dieu,
Archit Gupta,
Justin Duran,
Lenin Paing U,
Paul Andrew French,
Kevin Jung Won,
John Wallace Dorset,
Fernando Vasquez,
Itzel Mendoza,
Eric K. Bentley,
Aisa Faisai Al-Harbi,
Richard K. Snyder,
Leke Mutamedi,
Derek Michael Wallace,
Jacob Anton Jelinski,
Isaiah Gaspar,
Elias M. Sugarman,
Diego Arciniega,
Christopher Thomas Gregory,
Esmael Shojai,
Sarah Nicole Galvin,
Mustafa Degani,
Jeffrey Block,
Arun Ravi,
Zachary Andrew Fesher,
Ibrahim Haidar,
Kara M. Bove,
Daniel Eman,
Sidney Ray Johnson,
Freddie Gassan Sadadin,
Samuel Leo L.,
Nina Lenore Clark Telfer,
Eric Richard Slovak,
Reese Harrison Hurst,
Abdullah Mohammed Al-Hayiri,
France Sattler,
Yusuf Ahmed Mohammed Saleh Khabasi,
Nathan Rosenblatt,
Yusuf Al-Mutari,
Jacob Woodrow Higginbottom,
Muwat Al-Shehi,
Benjamin R. Willis,
Abdul Rahman Ahmad,
Cody Dunham,
Jordan Janelle Baxter,
Melanie Sejanovich,
Mary Hins,
Chase Robert Hawken,
Nathaniel Briggs,
Grace Elizabeth Nossaman,
John Winnick,
Brian Christopher Padilla,
Oswaldo Santana Gonzalez,
Daniel Burt Hanshade,
Oluwatoyosi Omotola Williams,
on the right, Dr. Ram Bandyala, Interim Director, School of Sustainable Engineering and the Built Environment, will greet the bachelor's degree candidates in Civil Engineering, Construction Engineering, and Construction Management.
Ahmad Nabil Albelushi,
Estefania Trancoso,
Abdul Wahab Aidi,
Arthur Hernandez,
Musa Safar,
Reed Peterson,
Mehtab Mejbel,
Jeremy Arango,
Otman Nasser Altulwaini,
Katarina Victoria Knipe,
Mohammed Al-Jassam,
Chad Allen Greco,
Hussam Abdullah Al-Tali,
Anthony Michael Stefano DeVito,
Mohammed Al-Obaid,
Gianfranco Fazino,
Zain Al-Haidli,
Cameron Clark,
Musaid Al-Anezi,
Kyle S. Matthews,
Aisa Hussein Al-Safar,
Alan Dylan Jesse Robert Gonzalez,
Erskine Riggers Thompson.
Ahmed Abdulaziz Aleisa,
Alexander John Dolezal.
Stephen Ginta,
Abdullah Al-Zayadi.
Kashan Yalamanchi,
Hassan Bagger.
Brian Adalberto Gomez,
Badr Al-Katan.
Jacob Ellis Oliver,
Mohammed Safar.
Alexandra Victoria Delorto,
Saad Al-Saad.
Dylan Reed Cardwell,
Corey Miles.
Raquel Alejandra Paredes,
Hassan Jafar.
Randy Beersdorf,
Roberta Bariga.
Jacob Robb,
George Bailey Crocos.
Karina Lynn Trejo,
Michael Sanchez.
Haley Elizabeth Archambault,
Anyu Shin.
Jack Henry Lee,
Shu Shengjia.
Jesse Allen Zwick,
Ali Salah Al-Haid.
Benjamin Neon,
Luke Daniel Brownlee.
Christopher Ayala,
Daniel David Lopez.
Hadi Zakar Taher Al Musaher,
Isa Corey.
Ryan Coppola,
Mohammed Zayed Mohammed Karan Al-Mansuri.
Patrick Walker,
Mohammed Abdul Majid Ramadani.
Jacob Aaron Ellis,
Mohammed Al-Hamid.
Jay Wynn,
Abdullah Aldawood.
Nicholas Mitchell McDonald,
Salem Abdulaziz Al-Saraf.
Mitchell Liepert,
Hamad Walid Al-Suraya.
Coronado Chavera III,
Abdullah Al-Rudwai.
Saeed Abdullah Saeed Al-Mheri,
Andrew Demian.
Mohammed Al-Lotaibi,
Mohammed Al-Qadar.
Julio Aguilar,
Kendall Day Crowley.
Adam H. Bavir,
Ramit Sahai Gupta.
Mitchell Ray Martinson,
Louis Wise.
Alex Castillo,
Norian Al-Shawarmi.
Kyle Dick,
Christian Michael Sclafani.
Thomas Parton,
Justin Paul Edberg.
Razan Al-Shehab,
Eugene Chung.
Nasser Hilal Al-Noaimi,
Blake Lucart.
Mohammed Saleh Al-Mutayiri,
Nick Vincetic.
Abdullah Al-Zemi,
Samuel Alexander Kaplan.
Abdullah Hayef Al-Mutayiri,
Neil McGahan.
Omar Ameziane,
Brendan Nicholas Glib.
Meshal Al-Medadi,
Christopher Valdez.
Jacob Paul Masika,
Nathan McAdams.
Mohammed Al-Shalahi,
Daniel James Orr.
Stefano Salazar Montelongo,
Alyssa Majuta.
Andres Magdaleno,
Anita Totillo.
William Joseph Sheehy,
Ryan Sampi.
Jason Benjamin Reynolds,
Elizabeth Fox.
Jet Tees,
Chelsea May Pennington.
Natalie Miller,
Alexander Brown.
Connor James Thigard,
Saida Aslam.
Allison Reagan Charles,
Nicholas Lewis.
Joseph James Herrera Toit,
Alexander Herman.
Matthew Aaron Rodriguez,
Kyle Pascavis.
Cesar Alberto Terran,
Drazen Bacevich.
Karen Sofia Mota,
Lake and Sierra Irish.
Brooke Marie Tracy,
Luis Alfredo Garcia.
Sakol Sia,
Ryan Fagan.
Nicholas Eckert,
Shaylee Ray Jackson.
Stephen Frank D'Angelo Jr.,
Jonathan Allen Patrick.
Austin Wynn Howard,
Randy Lee Huffman.
Mark Edward Natale,
Noah Michael Pollock.
Jack Donald Stransky,
Zachary R. Bennett.
Caleb Joseph Strife,
Evan Khalil Schmidt.
Amy Santilli,
Alexander T. Watson,
Corey Kazanovich,
Jeffrey Scott Williams,
Azucena Davila,
Catherine Patricia Ann Dano,
Andrea Marquez,
Robert Jerome Henning Jr.,
Yulisa Quintero Vizcaíno,
Ryan Cherwinski,
Connor Osgood,
Chad Allen Barner,
Owen Michael Peterson,
Emily Butcher,
Jacob Canavet,
Jessica Wagner,
Dalton Joseph Holly,
Stephanie Christine True,
Brandon Bohan,
Isabella Louise Webb,
Paris Rashid,
Adriana Alyssa Moya,
Makram Dresiat,
Ashley Raimondi,
Eric Leonardo Bobadilla,
Alicia Renike Harris,
Benjamin Allen Jones,
Emil Benov,
Luis Cervantes,
Nathaniel Alexander Metzger,
Joel Ricardo Ramirez,
Robert James Walls,
Abdullah Mofare Alyami,
Derek Shelstad,
Tyler Nwandem Achamorfa,
Karsten Michael Serra,
Christopher Pedroni,
Hans Christian Hayer,
Tanner Chestnut,
Justin Butts,
Nick Fankanen,
Amanda Janelle Witherow,
Tanner Jeffrey Esparza,
Zoe Ann Hudeshell,
Vincent Michael DeLeonardo,
Sarah Lee,
Thomas Joseph McCarthy,
Alexis Jean Rainering,
Billy Richard Weibel,
Carol Lee Trimble,
David Isaiah DeConti,
Cameron William McAllister,
Serhan Al-Ednezi,
Jessica Smith,
Ahmad Al-Ajajmi,
Abdullah Mohammed,
Cole Fowler,
Khalid Al-Mesbah,
Taylor Allen Eppers,
Meshari Al-Hatem,
Stephen Harrell Nair,
Alexander Reese,
Esther Okwatum Amoding,
Karudi Vishwamitra,
Belcourt Sebastiao,
Jordan Gish,
Natalie Ann Gabbert,
Austin Tyler Bennett,
Cassie Farwell,
Christopher Michael O'Donnell,
Michael Thomas Tadamo,
Natalie Beaulieu,
Franklin Forrest Lee,
Ibrahim Al-Kandari,
Joanne Hanuna,
Zachary Singer,
Nicholas Raymond Ciferno,
Felipe Noguera Barros,
Michael David Corso,
Courtney Alexandria Harper,
Nalali Corona,
Dylan Michael Haberman,
Victoria Valentina Jacob,
Jack Charles Melbostad,
Kate Randolph,
Dallas Wayne Wells,
Jeremy David Foster,
Marco M. Green,
Maida Knezevich,
Sean Prost,
Ahmed Al-Khaled,
Sarah Rogers,
Hamad Al-Hunaidi,
David Moran,
Hassan Abdul Hamid Al-Mhana,
Tyler Henry Jones,
Hamad Walid Al-Muerzi, Abdullah Al-Katan, Abdul Razak Al-Hajeri, Mohammed Saleh Al-Edji, Jesse Edward Resendez, Saud Al-Haza, Hamad Al-Refe, Corey Johns, Robert Joseph Walker, Nathan David Olanacek, Emily Alcazar, Dylan Monroe, Cody Michael Thornburg. Jacob Scott Mayauchi. Joe Travis Riley. Ahmed A. Almatawa. Nasser Al-Selahi. Rashid Al-Arak. Mohammed Al-Awil. Abdullah Al-Kandari. Muslim Al-Fadli. Junjie Zhao. Pete Barales. Jonathan Kruko. Ashley Marie Keeling. Simeon Andrew Richmond. Antonio Enrique Andrade. Leonardo Olivares Gusinduenas. Juan Maldonado. Hansel Posada. Donald Hiram Cole III. Robin B. Haskey. Nathan Deesman. Samantha Arabi. Khalid Abdul Khalik. Jingram Huang. Jinyan Sun. Weidong Lin. Yanyu Chen. Yu Haoran Chin. Karim Madumbek. Angel Laughter.
All right, we are almost finished. So we have one last group of students to cross the stage today. Every semester, faculty select one undergraduate student from each degree program as their outstanding graduate. We're about to meet those outstanding graduates who were chosen based on their academic performance and their contributions to the success of the Fulton School's mission. Also, upon graduation every semester, a second group will be recognized. These are our Impact Award recipients. They are honored for significant contributions and accomplishments beyond the classroom, excellence in research, leadership, public service, social entrepreneurship, and community service. After the graduates are introduced, we will ask all of our graduates to stand to be recognized one last time.
Taylor Catherine Swanson. Zachary Tronstad. Darren B. Smith. Benjamin Schindel. Hillary Merline. Dylan Thoreau Otney. Levi Lewis Riley. Marielle Prescott DeBurr. Colin Smith. Jonathan Thomas Lyle. Mark Capron. Philip Music Mulford Jr. Claire Jordan. Emily Rose Nugent. Sparky.
All graduates, please rise. Congratulations to the class of 2019! One more time, ASU Engineering, let's make some noise!
So, would our new graduates and faculty please rise one more time? So first of all, congratulations again. We're proud to call you alumni of the Fulton Schools. Just one last piece of advice, and that from me to you is to go for it. You should know that life from now becomes more complicated, more involved. You can ask those who are older than you, this is going to happen. Those responsibilities will make it harder for you to try that next new thing. So do not wait. You'll discover again and again that it is the journey that you're about to take that matters so much. So finally, we wouldn't be faculty if we didn't continue to give assignments. You have 2 more assignments. First, stay in touch. Stay in touch with us in person or on social media. Stay involved because we do want to hear from you. Second, your second and final assignment today is pay it forward. You benefited from help along the way. Be on the lookout to help others. It matters. It will make a difference. So with that, that does conclude our ceremony. Now before we go, I need to provide some instructions. Otherwise, we'll lose faculty on the way out. It takes hours to find them. That's just not a good thing. The platform party on stage will stand and walk out first. Please remain where you are until the platform party has reached the tunnel. Guests, we ask that you please meet your graduates outside so that staff in the arena can prepare for the next ceremony. So thank you. Enjoy the day, enjoy the week, the months ahead. Have a safe and fun evening. And one more thing, go Devils!